Welcome to Vintage Touch, Decor with Soul, where timeless charm meets inspired design. In today's video, we'll dive into one of the most exciting trends for 2025, the return of bold accent colors and elegant jewel tones. These rich hues are redefining interiors, bringing energy, depth, and beauty into every corner of the home. Whether you adore vintage elegance, farmhouse coziness, or mid-century chic, these vibrant colors work across all styles. From emerald green settees to sapphire accent walls, jewel tones are being embraced in both subtle touches and bold statements. And the best part? You don't have to redecorate from scratch, you just need a few thoughtful updates. So grab a cup of tea, get comfy, and let's explore how these color trends can transform your home into a warm, soulful retreat. And if you love vintage inspiration with a colorful twist, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment with your favorite jewel tone. Jewel tones are making a grand comeback in 2025. These deep, luxurious hues, think emerald, sapphire, ruby, and amethyst, bring a sense of drama and elegance that stands out in today's interiors. Whether used in upholstery, paint, or accessories, these shades instantly create a feeling of richness and depth. These colors aren't just trendy, they're timeless. Jewel tones were loved in vintage interiors for a reason. Their ability to evoke emotion, history, and a touch of luxury makes them perfect for homes that want to feel both grounded and glamorous. When paired with vintage or antique pieces, the result is utterly captivating. Start small with throw pillows, artwork, or a velvet chair in a bold tone. Or go all in with a deep-hued accent wall or jewel-tone drapery. The beauty lies in their versatility. You can express personality without overwhelming the space. It's all about striking that soulful balance between color and charm. One of the simplest ways to introduce bold color into your home is with an accent wall. In 2025, deep jewel tones like sapphire, garnet, and topaz are turning once plain walls into statement pieces. These walls act as a backdrop to your cherished vintage furniture, elevating their beauty with dramatic contrast. A well-placed accent wall in a dining room or bedroom can create warmth and intimacy. Think about a rich navy wall behind a white iron bed, or a ruby-red backdrop for a wood antique hutch. These combinations feel both fresh and familiar, a blend of today's boldness and yesterday's charm. If you're feeling adventurous, try wallpaper in jewel tones with vintage patterns like damask, florals, or Art Deco motifs. This adds texture and personality while still honoring a classic aesthetic. Whether painted or papered, accent walls are an elegant way to embrace color without overwhelming a space. Pairing vintage-inspired colors with jewel tones creates a beautiful bridge between past and present. Think of soft sage green with emerald, or dusty rose alongside rich amethyst. These combinations feel curated, soulful, and full of history, the kind of charm that instantly makes a space feel warm and lived in. You can use these color pairings in fabrics, walls, and accessories. A worn leather armchair next to a sapphire velvet pillow, or cream-colored wainscoting with a deep burgundy wall, each choice tells a story. The secret is balancing muted, time-worn shades with bold, saturated tones to create visual interest. These pairings also shine in layering. Drape a mustard quilt over a jewel-toned sofa, or place a vintage mint green vase on a ruby red table runner. When your color choices reflect both your love for history and your eye for style, the result is a space that feels authentic and timeless. Texture plays a huge role in how we experience color, especially with bold jewel tones. In 2025, luxurious fabrics like velvet, silk, and wash linen are bringing depth and drama to vintage-inspired spaces. These materials not only enhance the color but also add comfort, elegance, and a touch of romance. Velvet in emerald or sapphire makes a statement, whether on a tufted sofa, drapes, or throw pillows. Wash linen in muted rose or golden tones gives a soft, nostalgic feel that pairs beautifully with antique wood. Silk, when used sparingly, adds a subtle shine that whispers sophistication without feeling too formal. Layering these textiles adds warmth and makes your space feel thoughtfully curated. Try mixing a velvet chair with a linen throw, or silk-trimmed pillows on a rustic cotton quilt. The beauty is in the contrast, rich yet relaxed, elegant yet cozy. It's all about creating a home that feels truly lived in. Antique furniture is full of soul, carved details, aged patina, and the charm of imperfection. But in 2025, we're seeing a bold twist, rich, vibrant colors being used to accent or fully repaint vintage pieces. A sapphire blue armoire or a ruby red sideboard can bring dramatic elegance into a space, without sacrificing its history. The key is choosing a piece with strong character, like a clawfoot chest or a curved French dresser, and using color to highlight its details. Jewel tones emphasize craftsmanship and curves in a way that neutral tones might not. Even just painting drawer interiors or shelving backs adds a hint of surprise and personality. These painted antiques become statement pieces in any room, especially when paired with softer, neutral backgrounds. Imagine a deep emerald buffet against creamy beadboard or a plum-painted vanity in a pale floral bathroom. It's a striking way to celebrate the past while embracing fresh design trends. The timeless appeal of farmhouse style lies in its warmth, simplicity, and well-worn charm. But in 2025, we're seeing this beloved look take a colorful turn. Jewel-toned accents, think emerald green cabinets, sapphire blue islands, or amber glass pendants, are transforming cozy spaces into bold, personality-filled sanctuaries. You don't have to overhaul your whole kitchen or living area. Adding jewel tones to small features like bar stools, open shelving, or even cabinet hardware can make a big difference. These saturated hues pair beautifully with reclaimed wood, aged metals, and vintage ceramics, striking that sweet spot between rustic and refined. Farmhouse with Flair is about contrast. Picture exposed beams and shiplap walls next to velvet dining chairs in deep topaz, or a vintage pine hutch showcasing colorful glassware and jewel hues. These accents not only add visual interest but also elevate the space without losing its heartfelt, homey feel. Mid-century modern design is known for its clean lines, tapered legs, and timeless functionality. But in 2025, we're adding some extra punch to this classic style with mood-enhancing jewel tones. Think deep teal accent chairs, amber pendant lights, or even a plum-colored credenza that transforms a neutral space into something striking and soulful. These color moments work best when set against warm woods and minimalist backdrops. A sapphire blue chair beside a walnut coffee table creates the perfect balance of retro and regal. These tones don't overwhelm, they enhance. Just one statement piece in a bold hue can redefine the entire mood of a room. For vintage lovers, this is an invitation to refresh, not replace. Reupholster an old lounge chair in emerald velvet or repaint a mid-century cabinet in amethyst. These saturated tones add a sense of drama while still honoring the elegant restraint of mid-century style. When it comes to interior design, texture is just as powerful as color. In 2025, we're seeing layered texture palettes that blend rich jewel tones with plush fabrics, aged woods, smooth metals, and artisanal ceramics. It's all about creating depth and dimension, rooms that feel immersive, warm, and full of tactile beauty. Imagine a sapphire velvet armchair next to a weathered wood table, or a ruby red wool throw draped over a linen slip-covered sofa. These combinations invite not only the eye but the hand. Texture enhances the mood of color, adding softness to boldness and grounding brighter tones in lived-in comfort. This style encourages experimentation. Pair leather with chenille, mix matte ceramics with glossy glassware, or combine rough-hewn finishes with smooth painted accents. When done with jewel tones in mind, the result is a curated, soulful atmosphere that looks elegant but feels incredibly approachable. One of the most versatile ways to keep your home feeling fresh and dynamic is through seasonal color shifts. In 2025, jewel tones are proving incredibly adaptable. Deep garnet for fall, icy sapphire in winter, emerald in spring, and bright citron in summer. These rich hues mirror nature's rhythm and add timeless warmth to your spaces. Switching up accent colors seasonally doesn't require a full redesign. Try changing your throw pillows, floral arrangements, or art prints with the seasons. A ruby table runner in autumn or topaz vases in spring can subtly transform a room's entire mood while staying rooted in a cohesive vintage style. Layering jewel tones with seasonal textures, like velvet in winter or linen in summer, deepens the effect. It allows you to celebrate each season while keeping your decor elegant and soulful year-round. These hue shifts feel intentional, inviting, and full of lived-in charm. Design is most meaningful when it reflects who we are. In 2025, we're seeing a beautiful trend, people using rich, bold colors to tell their personal story. A sapphire armchair that reminds you of your grandmother's ring, or an amethyst vase passed down through generations, these accents bring emotion into elegance. The best interiors aren't just curated, they're collected. Personalize your jewel-toned spaces by blending vintage heirlooms with new finds and colors that speak to you. Whether it's a ruby red typewriter on your desk or emerald-toned china in your dining hutch, these small choices create lasting emotional resonance. Don't be afraid to trust your instincts. Your favorite shades can become your signature. Maybe you adore a bold topaz wallpaper or a hand-painted peacock blue cabinet. These vibrant pieces don't just decorate, they tell your story, making your home feel truly soulful and alive. As we conclude our journey through 2025's interior trends, one truth shines through: color is more than just decoration, it's memory, mood, and meaning. The bold jewel tones we've explored offer a timeless way to express elegance, personality, and soul, especially when paired with vintage charm. Whether you're drawn to ruby reds, sapphire blues, or deep emerald greens, these rich hues bring life to every corner. When layered with antiques, textured fabrics, and thoughtful design, they create spaces that feel not just beautiful, but deeply personal and full of story. Thank you for joining us at Vintage Touch, Decor with Soul. If this video inspired your next color choice, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'd love to hear about your favorite jewel tone or vintage piece. Until next time, keep decorating with heart, history, and elegance.